All right, guys, Shotty T here with another video. We are in day 4 of Versus. I have already used up my tickets as well as the shards to put old McGregor to 5 stars. So that's why my total is already at 17 million, and we're still not done. We got tons of XP to use, but we're not gonna use that until arms race tomorrow morning, so we can double dip for that period time between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. my time. So, but we're gonna have some competition today because one of my teammates has scored 40 million already. So we'll see. I mean, she might be able to beat me, but I'm not gonna use up all my XP tomorrow. I'm saving some for next week when we face a slightly more challenging opponent. So today's video, you're probably wondering, why are you rambling? But we're gonna talk about something that I discovered that is pretty interesting, because when I saw some of the early champion tiers in the game, it had some S tier champs, such as Morrison, Tesla. Um, it had all those champs, but you had champs like Kimberly at A or A plus, and I was like, why we got her at A plus? She's like the best attacker in the game. On P versus P fights, yes, but against zombies, she's pretty weak. So I'm gonna show you something. We're gonna show comparisons. We go compare and contrast. So as you can see, I have Morrison on this team because you're gonna see why. But let's put Kimberly back on here. We're gonna look at the battle reports from these battles. All right, so we're gonna do that. I like to aim Stedman's balls towards some of these items. Um, but yeah, because the thing that makes Kimberly pretty strong in P versus P matchups doesn't really do her much good in the zombie fights, because those scattered missiles, like most of them, just don't end up hitting the zombies. All right, so this Doom Elite's a little bit of a push, but look at the damage output, and you're gonna see that the person that does the most damage on my team is DVA and Stedman by far. Kimberly only 27.3 million. So remember that number. So, and this is Kimberly. This is Kimberly with all her weapons. With all her weapons, 27.3. All right, so let's collect our items. So let's switch her out, and we're gonna let's put in Tesla. Well, no, we'll do Tesla last. But we're just gonna do it without even upgrading the weapons. We're just using Morrison's weapons. He has one bullet, and he has a level 30 of his other weapon. So we're gonna put him. We'll put him in the middle. We'll just keep it consistent, same variables. But look at all those. You see those scattered guns. So he has more coverage to hit more zombies. So so you'll see it at the end what the damage output difference is gonna be. And this with less inferior weapons, and you can see why DVA is doing so much damage, because she just literally just dumps all of her rockets right in a pile of zombies, and it just causes a big explosion. So that's why she does so much damage. But look at Morrison, 18 now percentage wise, because obviously those zombies were not as strong, but he did more damage than Stedman. So the aircraft unit are kicking butt. All right, now we're gonna try this with Tesla. Now obviously if I put Tesla in there, that's gonna mess with the synergy, because now I have two tanks, well, three tanks, one aircraft, and one missile. But let's try Tesla. Let's just see what he does. All right, let's just see what he does. And there's a lot of stuff going on here. Now I haven't done Tesla individually, privately, to know what he does, and I just happened to just stumble upon that spike. I didn't even see that coming. But it looks like Tesla is probably doing a lot of damage with that lightning bolt. So let's see. All right, Stedman still does more damage than Tesla. All right, but you can see DVA is just running roughshod. All right, try to. I'm gonna try one more, just out of curiosity. I'm gonna put Tesla's weapon on what's her name? Because if DVA has that same scatter damage, that means that the same scatter damage is gonna apply to um, Fiona. So we're gonna upgrade her using Morrison's weapons, and we're gonna put her in. We're gonna try her out. So this is always good, On on a lesser scale, you can kind of do this with different champs to see who has the most overall output damage. So it's always good to test different combinations. But they both supposed to have scatter damage, so we'll see what Fiona's damage looks like in comparison to DVA, because DVA looks like she's doing the most damage to these zombies by far. All right, we're about to see a boom. This is just a big grenade. So Fiona is not so good. She's not so great. So we'll switch her back. We'll switch the weapons back out for her. So let's take that weapon off. So it looks like Morrison might be the guy. So now that I see that, let's go ahead and put Kimberly's weapons on him. Just for this. Of course, we'll switch it back once we're done. But we just cleared some land for our HQ. And like I said, this just takes me back to the very beginning of the game when you were just expanding more grounds for your HQ on a smaller scale. So we're going to take her out. And we're going to put this guy in here with Kimberly's weapons. And so let's see what he does. So we got a Doom Elite fight. So it should be more damage to be done overall. I just like the experiment. But it looks like I probably have the best combinations of players to use for this challenge. Now, if I really wanted to get creative, I would just put all attackers, because the zombies never really reach me for my defenders to play a factor. But now they're reaching me, so I guess technically it would have been useful. And that Doom Elite not going down easily. Ooh, that bomb just nuked them, though. All right, let's look at the damage output. All right, so Morrison didn't do so well. Interesting. Is it Tesla? All right, let's put Kimberly's weapon on Tesla. We're gonna do that. Let's see, and I'm gonna try something else too, because it won't hurt to do this. All right, so let's put that weapon there, and we'll put that weapon there, and then what we will do, we're gonna try something here. We're gonna use Mason and put him on the front row. We'll take out Murphy and put Mason on the front row, because the zombies are really not reaching me, so why not? All right, so put Mason on the front row, because he increases the damage for your back row units. So now let's see what the damage output is going to be. Okay, but as you guys saw, Kimberly, and I noticed that oh wow, there's a lot of some big glitch there. But I noticed that Kimberly just was not doing a lot of damage, and I was saying, wow, does Kimberly have a weakness? Is it zombies? Zombies is her weakness? That's very interesting. So, but if it's player versus player, Kimberly is by far the best to go, but maybe just the weapons are just doing it for her. But as you can see, I had her weapons, and she just wasn't doing a lot of damage to the zombies. Yeah, Tesla. It seems like that's the combination to have in the back row. Uh, it's Tesla, DBA, and Stedman. So, so obviously, it doesn't matter what combination I'm gonna have. I was gonna clear this regardless, but it's always good to see which combination does best. So we'll go ahead and put Kimberly's weapons back where it belong because I'm gonna mess around and mix up stuff so much I won't remember where they go. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take Mason's weapons back off. Let's put everybody's weapons where they supposed to go. Morrison, let's put his weapons back. Uh, yeah, let's put her weapons back, and then we'll put his weapons back, and then we'll put the front row back how they supposed to go. But we're just gonna show. We'll take that back, put her. So we'll have the same regular lineup and finish this off. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I mean, I could do this all day. I don't know what make this part of the game so addicting to do, but I can do this all day, Captain America style. Just give me this. Just give me something to do. But yeah, it's a big drop off. It's just a big drop off. You can see it right there. Kimberly is not as strong with those zombies. So I'm just doing this to see how much further am I able to expand the HQ. Hopefully this is the last fight. Because I want you guys to see what happens when you fully clear your HQ whenever you guys get the HQ 30. So might as well show you while we're here because this week has been a slow week. So I need some content to put out there. But there will be some more stuff to put out. I will be on vacation this weekend. So I might try to... Oh, I haven't seen this guy before. Look at the butcher. The butcher's dead. Okay. That sounds like it might be the final boss fight there. Yeah, Kimberly did a little bit more damage, but it still just pales in comparison. So, is that the last fight? Shouldn't mean any reason. Okay, so there. So our HQ has fully been expanded, and it says this land is not available yet. Stay tuned. So a little teaser there. So, but yeah. But that's yeah. If you guys are like brand new to the game, that what I did just there is the same thing that you are doing at the beginning stages of the game. Like, cause I remember when I first started, all this green fog haze, and you had to like slowly, little by little, go around the HQ, unlock the maps, and it just unveiled more of your HQ. So it really took back some nostalgia because without that I wouldn't have been tied into the game. So I always have to pay homage to the beginnings, the humble beginnings to get to where I am today. So anyway, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will talk to you later.